Hello, I am your host, Sylvester Torlight Buck, here with a riveting tale, filled by the Enchanted World book series, Night Creatures. One of them is a creature of Japanese origin, the Fox Maiden. Behold, the Fox Maiden. Silk-furred, bright-eyed, Willie and Sweetie mocking, the little kitsune foxes of Japan were both loved and feared by mortals. Some kitsu served the harvest god, and these were honored at the god's shadely roadside shrines, and in his mighty temple composed stood hosts of pretty foxes carved in stone and adorned with jeweled eyes, but most kitsune were evil beauties that could assume the shape of beautiful women and rob mortal men of virgo and goodness. Among such malevolent kitsunes, the most powerful and enduring was Tamuno no Mei. In her human guise, she was a courtesan, so exquisite and skilled that she was called the Jeweled Maiden. Her victims were kings and emperors. Tamun's origins were obscured. It was thought that thousands of years ago, before she arrived in Japan, she had been an Indian king consort, appearing at times as a woman and at times as a white fox with 9 tails. As either she was heartless, her chief pleasure was the slaughter of innocents. Eventually, she was expelled from India. Sorry I had to get a drink and also catch my breath and get the light better. Eventually, she was expelled from India. The legend said that the fox woman, next appeared in China, in the harem of the Shang-tained Ko-Hissen. To satisfy her extravagant taste, she bestowed the emperor, I had a little bit of a frog in my throat, created a vast pleasure of garden, whose lakes were filled with wine, and whose tiers were hung with baskets of delicacies, knowing that she would appreciate the fillip of humiliation. He commanded the ladies of his court to dance nude among the flowers of these gardens for her amusement. They refused, so Chow Hissen devised a better entertainment. He forced the women into a pit filled with vipers and bees. As Tamun remarked in her soft voice, the ladies danced quite briskly, then they died in agony. The dissipation of the Chinese court began so constant and enraged that the people at last revolted against the scandal. Tama was executed and her body burned, but from the ashes sprang a snowy fox, swift as the wind, it made for Japan. In the court of the rising sun, Tama took woman's form again and seduced Toba, Emperor of Japan. He steadily weakened in her in her company. Finally, during a night of a storm, he fell into a swoon, calling her name. At the nimbus of triumphant light played around Tamun's head. The Emperor's council saw it and recognized what she was. They exposed Tamun's nature by holding a mirror before her face. The glass reflected not the countess of a woman, but the white-furred muzzle of a fox. By this, the evil magic was broken. The woman reverted to fox form and streaked away among the palace of the palace. For some days the creature lingered near, killing small animals and birds when it could, until the people set their dogs on her. The fox then fled, retaining to the sulphur-smoking moor of Nasu in the central part of the island of the Horseshoes, where the owls sang all night long in the mournful chorus, and the jackals whined on the wind. There the kitsu dwindled to a stone, it was said, and lay solitary in sullen grandeur on the plain. Nothing that touched the stone or even approached it survived. The experience, it Castor min misama sovinimius. I'm pronouncing that word. That insects and birds littered the ground nearby. Poets said only clouds could fly over the Senzoseki, a name that means stone of life destruction. And there it is. However, as of some time ago, of March 5th, 2 years ago, that the Shishioseki stone was split in half and was released. And the people of Japan have speculated the Fox Maiden has escaped and is now roaming around. That's why I am taking to you, dear viewers, that if you see anything like this roaming around Japan or anywhere in the world, please let me know in my comments below and keep me posted at all times. And remember, be very careful. You know, she's very dangerous. And don't engage her yourself. And always have a mirror at hand to make sure that she's actually a human girl and not a fox maiden. That's how you would know. That's why. And again, I want to be very, very perfectly clear. To make sure that you turn her in before she turns on you. Dear viewers, and please like, and subscribe to my channel. This is your host, Sylvester Twilight Bullock, signing off.